Recently, Joe and I went to this health and safety fair that they had here in our town. See, the firefighters were showing us how they extract the victim. They also taught us how to get out of a burning house. And as we visited the vendors, we came across this wonderful couple that said that they would come into our home and teach us how to make a healthy meal.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
Well, hello everyone, my name is Patsy, this is my husband Pino.
Hello.
And we're with Saladmaster Trinity for Health. And thank you so much for allowing us to be here and for saying yes to inviting us into your home. And so today what you're going to learn is you're going to learn how we can eat healthy but still have a really yummy meal because how you cook, what you cook, how you prepare, but mainly what you cook it in can really affect how you look, how you feel, and how long you live. So that's what we're going to learn today.
So you're representing?
We're representing Saladmaster, and our group, our team is Trinity for Health from Santa Clarita.
And it's about the cookware, so they can
Yes,
know it's about
ma'am.
the cookware.
Yes.
All right, because I have trouble with my cookware. I got this set from Costco. I bought Costco brand. It's the, I guess, the Tefal, the iodized. Am I saying that word?
Anodized?
Anodized?
Yes.
But it still peels, right? And chips. And then I do have stainless thing, but
Right.
you're gonna see. So I'm excited to see what you have to show us. So what are you gonna make first?
Okay, so what we're gonna make for you, can I go over the entire menu?
Go.
Perfect. So what we are gonna make, we're gonna make crispy chicken using no oil and no salt. Okay. We're also gonna make red pasta with some meatballs, and we're gonna also show you how we're gonna make that. And the really neat thing about our pasta is that we're not gonna use any water and we're not gonna boil anything. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to show you our one-step dump system, which is going to save you time, but more than anything, it's going to save you all the nutrition in your food. Then we're going to make some scalloped potatoes. We're going to make you guys a rainbow salad, and for dessert, we're going to make you a chocolate cake.
Wait, she said chocolate vegetable cake. Isn't that, she said
Yes.
the menu so I can pick things, right?
Yes.
I did not pick the Alfredo because you guys know I have trouble with the lactose and stuff like that. But even if they put some cheese in whatever they're doing, I can still taste. I just can't like eat a whole big wad of it.
Got it.
But I'm excited to see, especially that cake.
Yes.
I'm on board.
All right, let's get going.
All right, so let's get started.
So I have to say that I'm normally super shy in front of a camera, but I don't know. I'm
great.
like you just give me this energy that just makes me feel
every time
super
you look
comfortable.
up, I have this door open, but if that's throwing you off, let me know.
No.
Because every time you look up, just try to look at this lens.
Look at that. Okay.
Just the lens.
All right.
And then I'll run this to get
So
your
can
camera
I
on
look
again.
at you guys a little bit and then camera?
No,
Okay.
and
all
we're
right.
gonna, let me tell them what we're
It's
doing.
your thing, you just do what
No,
you
let me
want
tell
to
them.
do.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So Joe and I are sitting off, like if we're in the audience, because that's the way Patsy and Pino would do it when they
Right.
come to your house to present this thing. So I have a camera over there on the table to pick up. You're gonna see me and Joe sitting and watching, and then Patsy's gonna do her stuff, and then we'll get our hands here and there. So just so
Absolutely.
you know, this is gonna be edited a little bit differently.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, so once again, thank you so much to Barbara and Joe for allowing us to come into your home and just spend this afternoon with you in the middle of the week. How amazing is that? But also just come and talk about food, talk about health, and just see the health benefits that we can offer you guys today. Okay, so what you're going to see today is you're going to see the latest cooking technology also merged with the latest in cooking methods. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. If you could prepare food that was low in fat, low in cholesterol, still had really good flavor, and you could eat without any guilt, and the result would be that you would look better, feel better, and live longer. Is that something that would interest you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so glad they said yes.
Yeah.
It's very awkward when you have to like start packing up and leave right away.
Some people choose their
Like,
really? They don't even lie.
Well, I'm very happy that you guys said yes, because that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how you can enhance your lifestyle through proper nutrition. So hopefully you will see the many benefits that Saladmaster has to offer, okay? So the objectives of our show today, number one, we're going to show you how you can earn free Saladmaster product, okay, by having a show just like this one, and then referring family and friends, okay? Number two, we're going to tell you how you can earn a bonus set of Saladmaster, and I'll give you a little bit more information about that. And also maybe how you could use Saladmaster for some extra income, maybe as a side business, okay? Is there anybody here that could use a little bit of extra money? Yeah, fantastic. We're still waiting for that one person that says, nah, I got all the money, thanks a lot.
That's the person you want to go home with.
Right? And then also as a side business, there are also some tax benefits that we also have some information on. And then lastly, we're going to interest you in owning a set of Saladmaster. Okay, there is no obligation to buy anything, but the day of your show, we do offer free gifts and special prices. Okay, after today, it goes back to the regular price. Okay, all right. So the rest of our menu includes to have a good time.
Check.
Right, already doing that. You're gonna help us prepare the food so you can see how easy it is. Then we're gonna learn some health and nutrition facts, and you guys are gonna enjoy your lunch. Then we're gonna go over the Saladmaster opportunity and the hostess program. And then toward the end, we're gonna do what we call a cookware test, where we're gonna use some of your cookware to see what you guys are cooking in. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to go over the sets that we have available today. We have sets for all family sizes and budgets. Okay, alrighty. So Saladmaster was established in 1946, so that makes our company a little bit over 77 years old. So a lot of people think it's a new company, but it's actually been around for quite some time. Okay, and it all started with the world famous Saladmaster machine. Okay.
Ta-da! Firework, confetti. This is where we're gonna add in all the cool
So it
effects.
literally started with just making salad.
Yes, it did. With the Saladmaster machine, which you talked about earlier, how you hate chopping up salad because it takes probably a really long time.
And your fingertips.
And your fingertips. You're absolutely going to love the Saladmaster machine, okay? All right, go ahead.
All right, so the Saladmaster machine has 3 basic parts to it. It's got the base, large heavy-duty base with large suction cup, sticks to any flat, dry surface like the counter here. It's got the hopper. The hopper has stainless steel ball bearings, so it's a nice, quiet, smooth operation. Has a removable finger guard, a large opening for your smaller items, your smaller veggies. Okay. It also has some weight to it. So Joe, I know you don't need any more working out, but if you wanted to keep up that physique, you can put some iron, okay?
I need it.
And then if Joe misbehaves, you can also, alright?
Oh my goodness.
Alright, and then the third part are the cones. These are the cones here. They're made out of surgical carbon steel. They'll never rust. They'll never need any sharpening. If they were to go dull, the lifetime warranty would replace it, okay? They're numbered and labeled on the bottom from 1 through 5. 1 being the smallest cut, 5 being the biggest cut. 1 is a shredder grater. Number 2 is a stringer, 3 is a French fryer, 4 is a slicer, and 5 is a waffler. Okay, there's really no right or wrong cone to use. It's just personal preference. Okay, to install a cone, it's a very complicated process. Okay, so you might have to do this in slow motion afterwards. But you just line up the cone. Okay. And you turn the handle clockwise. Okay. All right. Super difficult. Okay. To take it off, you put your hand on the inside. The inside is not sharp. Okay. So just hold it firmly and then just reverse the handle, and the cone pops right off. Cool. All right. The Saladmaster machine and all of our cookware, including our electrical pieces, are all dishwasher safe. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Pino.
All right.
So,
and I'm done.
So the Saladmaster machine is the only piece in our entire collection that is not for sale. Okay. The only way that you can get a Saladmaster machine is by having a show like this one. Okay, and then referring 3 family and friends to have a show, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Okay. So the Saladmaster machine has a value of $700, but like I said, you cannot purchase it. Okay. How many people do you need to refer?
3.
3, all right, so this is where all the 3s are going to fall from editing, right? All right, so after your 3rd show, I send you a link, and you say, these were my 3 friends and family and friends on these dates, and that's it. The Saladmaster machine is yours. If you want the Saladmaster machine shipped to you, all you pay is $50 for shipping and handling, but that's it, okay? But $700 versus $50, I think $50 is a pretty good deal. Now, we have a new program at Trinity for Health, and that is if you come to our center in Santa Clarita on one of our Monday nights open houses, which is where we have our cooking classes, health classes, lots of free gifts, lots of fun. If you come and pick it up there during one of our open houses, you don't have to pay anything. Okay? So absolutely free.
And you get free food.
And you get free food. And a lot of fun. And you get to see us again. Right?
So this, we're going to talk about our first piece here. We have nicknamed this the King. Okay? And every king has its queen, exactly. So the king is wide and shallow like men, and the queen is narrow, tall, and beautiful like women. Oh my goodness. Okay? Now I want you to hear something, and let's see if we can get this on the microphone too.
Okay, what's in there? Water?
You tell me. You think it's water? Joe, what do you think it is?
Joe, come listen. You have your hearing aids in? Yeah.
Listen.
If it's not water, it's oil. But I don't think they'll put oil in there.
What's it gonna be?
Is it sprinkler or something?
He heard springs. I heard
Like
liquid.
oil?
No, it is a food grade oil. So you are
It's an
correct.
Oil.
It's a
I
food
only
grade
said oil
oil.
because we have a sewing machine that uses oil.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's a food grade oil. Okay, it's sealed in the cookware along the sides and bottom for even heating. It's manufactured this way. You never have to touch it, you never have to fill it up. It's in there for life. Okay. All right. So we've
What
had.
does the oil do? Keep the food
It
more
keep-
evenly?
Yes,
distributed?
it evenly heats the entire cookware. It's got an electric probe here. So this is our electric probe. It goes from 150 degrees up to 450 degrees. So you can use it just to heat something up. You can use it like a crock pot. You can slow cook. You can roast. You can bake a pizza in here like an oven. You can fry. We're gonna fry today. Okay. So we took it all the way up to 450 degrees. Okay. So that's the max. It also has 2 rice modes, so you can use it either piece, either the king or the queen, as a rice cooker. Okay, for your long and short grain rice. And it also has a time control, which allows you to set something at a certain temperature for, I don't know, 3 hours.
So it can heat?
Yeah, it'll heat for 3 hours, and then it'll just automatically turn off. The way we know it's at temperature is we do
So
what's
it's hot
called-
right now?
It's hot right now.
Okay.
I mean, the temperature died down.
It takes a long time, but it does die down. But to see if we're at temperature for frying, we're gonna do what's called the bead test. Okay, we're gonna put some water in here. When you see the beads dancing around like that, okay, see that? That means it's hot enough to fry. Okay.
That thing didn't even look hot.
And that's the beauty of the king and queen, is that when they're on, you don't even know they're on, so they're not smelling up the house. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything, no smoke, so your environment is also cleaner as well. Okay. So Patsy forgot to take the meat out of the freezer, and so that's why we're doing this whole thing. And I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We purposely
it's a
brought
part of
frozen.
it, yeah.
We purposely brought frozen chicken. Now you can cook from thawed. It's absolutely fine. It takes less time. But so depending on how many pieces, frozen takes anywhere from 40 to 45 minutes. Thawed takes about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we've got our king plugged back in, and we're at 450, right? 450 for frying. All right, and we're going to put in our chicken skin side up.
So if you haven't noticed, we bring the chicken frozen on purpose.
Yes.
Just to show you how easy it would be if you're running late, if you forget to, if you forgot and you remember halfway home, you can just call someone and say, hey, turn on the king, make sure it's at 450, let's fry some chicken. Don't use any oil. Right? Super easy, right?
All right, and we're gonna put the lid on, okay? And we're just gonna leave it. Once we start to see some oil forming around the lip here, some moisture, that's gonna be our indication to flip it over. Another way of knowing it's ready to flip over is when it releases easy. Just like when you're barbecuing on a grill, when the meat releases easy off the grill, that means it's easy, it's ready to flip over, okay? Now, I wanna point out that all of our cookware has this patented vapor valve, okay? So this vapor valve, I'll show you on this one here. This is our vapor valve, okay? It's designed to start alerting you at 187 degrees. Okay, do you guys know the temperature of boiling water?
No, but I know we have to cook chicken at 165.
Yes. So, very good. So, boiling is 212 degrees. Our lid starts to alert you at 187. Okay, so they've discovered that 187 is hot enough to cook your food, hot enough to kill your bacteria, but low enough to maintain 93% on average of the nutrition of your food.
So
and
it's
that's the most important part
Because
right
you
now.
can put the heat too high too and kill everything
Yes,
in the food,
a
right?
lot of vegetables are heat sensitive. So when we have that, we know that it's time to turn down the temperature, okay? Now, on the king, because we're frying our chicken, we're going up to what temperature to fry?
I don't know.
450.
450.
Okay? So when it starts to click, we're going to ignore the king. As ironic as that sounds. Okay, it's actually starting to click now.
So that means it's at 187?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, but we're gonna ignore it because we're gonna, we're gonna fry.
I got you, because we're frying.
Right.
But all of our other dishes, we're gonna pay attention to that.
Okay.
All right.
So typically when people make pasta, the way we were all taught to make pasta normally was that you bring water to boil. Some people add salt, some people add a little bit of oil or butter so that it doesn't stick, right? And then once the water boils, then they add the pasta, then they drain it, then they add their sauces, cheeses, meats, chickens, whatever, right? Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right? Okay. So that's how we were all taught to make pasta, okay?
Right.
So today we're going to learn, like we've been talking, that boiling, we're actually killing nutrition in our food, okay? So because we want to give you a super healthy meal, what we're going to do is we're going to skip the boiling process and we're not even going to use any water, okay? The other thing that we're also going to do is we're only going to use half a box of pasta, okay? Right?
And this is regular pasta.
This
it's
is
not
regular
that thing
pasta.
That says you don't have to boil it,
this
right?
is regular
Okay.
pasta. We make half a box up to 10 people. Okay? With Saladmaster, there's very little shrinkage in your food. If anything, your food actually expands. Okay? So we're going to show you how you can use less to make more. Okay? And this is what we call the one-step dump system. We're going to add all the ingredients into our 11-inch skillet, and we're going to let our cookware do the rest. Okay? Alrighty.
What did you add to the sauce? Some
All right,
garlic?
so some garlic. Yep,
Okay.
some fresh garlic. We so garlic is it helps lower
Healthy.
blood pressure. Okay, so if you have high blood pressure, eat lots of garlic. All right, we're gonna use cone number 2 for some onion. All right, we're gonna put in some onion here. Remember, the inside is not sharp, so you can just scoop out the veggies. Okay. And onion is an antihistamine as well. Okay, now we're going to switch over to cone number 1. Put in our carrots. All of our veggies we washed and scrubbed with white vinegar. Okay, so we'll put in our carrots.
Can one of these cone cut the carrots like julienne? The
Yes.
sticks?
Uh-huh.
And the small.
Yes. Okay, put in some squash. Put in a celery. And do you know the stringy part of celery? You know the little strands? Did you know our bodies cannot digest those strands? They get stuck to the inside of our intestines and they don't allow us to digest our food properly. So the machine actually removes the strands for you.
Okay.
Okay.
People cut it up and eat it like that.
Yep. It's always best to take them off. We actually did a show for somebody that had goats. And they said, you know, whenever we give our goat celery, they'll chew it up and they just spit out the strings.
They're smarter than
They're
us.
smarter than us. Yeah, they'll eat a tennis shoe though, but tennis shoe I guess you could digest, right?
You can, Patsy, if you wanted a trash thing,
This is fine.
we can move the trash next to it.
This is fine, yeah. This is
That's what I do when I'm doing the show. I put the
Yeah.
trash off to the side.
All right, so we're just gonna spread out the veggies just so that we don't have a mountain.
Pino, for a minute there, I thought you were making the salad.
Nope, not yet. All right, then we're gonna put it in our pasta.
So you gonna cook
Okay.
it?
That's it. Now we're gonna use cone number 5. So we have 2 boys and they fight over who gets the meatballs. Okay? So we're actually gonna cut or slice our frozen meatballs so that everybody gets some. Okay?
This is meatballs you guys made or from a store?
These are store-bought. These are little Italian type Italian meatballs. Okay. All right. Get everything. All right. Okay. Just spread them out so Joe doesn't get angry for not getting his meatballs. All right. And we're gonna cover it with sauce.
So it's almost gonna be like a lasagna, huh? Kinda.
Almost, yes. We could make a lasagna in here. Patsy makes her lasagna. She used to take an hour and 20 minutes to make lasagna, and now she does it in about 19 minutes.
Wow. So is this pot the queen?
No, this is just an 11-inch skillet.
Okay.
We'll show you the queen later, but the queen and the king are the only ones that have the electric
Okay.
pieces and the oil core. And then we'll get a little bit of water from there, please. Okay. And then, are you okay with a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top? Okay. Thank you. I don't like wasting food.
We do the same thing in here.
Yeah.
Rinse out the can of tomato sauce.
Okay. That's Good. All right. And now we'll go back to cone number 2. So what do you think of the Saladmaster machine so far?
It's pretty cool so far.
Isn't it? All right, now do you guys typically buy shredded cheese or block cheese?
Block.
Good.
Shredded cheese is dry.
It's dry, but it actually contains a powder, a desiccant. Okay, you know the little pouches that are found in your shoes that say do not eat?
Oh.
So that is in powder form in your cheese to prevent sticking and moisture. And
wow.
Yeah. So we definitely recommend getting block cheese and freezing it. You can freeze it and then grind it frozen and then put it back in the freezer so it lasts longer. Okay, whoops. Save that for me. Okay. And then we'll top it off with some spinach.
This is looking pretty good right here, though.
Like it? All right. So that's that. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the lip here. We want to make sure that our cookware is clean all along the sides because that helps with our semi-vacuum seal. Okay? We're not full vacuum, so it's not like a pressure cooker. It's semi-vacuum. The lid just goes on it. And we're gonna cook this and all of our other dishes on medium heat. Alright. So medium heat. It's like a medium-low heat. There we go.
Okay.
Alright. Now, when we start to hear the ding, then we turn it to low.
Okay.
Okay, so medium, click, low is all you need to know. Okay, so we put the lid on, I put on medium heat. Once it starts to click, then we're gonna turn it to low for about 11 to 13 minutes and your pasta will be done. And now we're gonna use Patsy's favorite cone, cone number 5. Okay.
Patsy, why is that your favorite cone?
Ooh, you're gonna see right now.
Right now.
Oh, we can make chips.
Yes. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. You see that? You want to show off that cut?
Yeah, slice and thin.
Okay. So we're just doing one potato, and then we'll put a little cheddar, just a little sprinkle, so you can also enjoy this as well.
So, Pino, were you a cook before you started to do this cookware stuff?
Not like a professional cook by any means. I mean, I used to cook. Yeah, we cooked at home. But with Saladmaster, we both, even Patsy, like we both enjoy cooking so much more now. You know, and just knowing that we're cooking healthy meals. Is that okay on cheese? Because that way you can actually okay. And then we'll put a little mozzarella on top. Just because I'm Italian, I gotta have mozzarella. All right, so what we sprinkled on here, this is just Italian seasoning. Just has margarine, thyme, basil, as Ramsey would say, rosemary, savory, and oregano. Okay? No salt.
Hey guys, you see? And it doesn't have any MSG.
All right.
So I can eat it.
And then what are we doing here? We're just
cleaning the cookware.
Cleaning the lip here to create that semi-vacuum seal. Our cookware, you don't need a very high flame at all. The other benefit of that is that you're going to notice it in your utilities. You're going to use less gas or electricity, whatever type of cooktop you have. But then you're also using less. So what happens when you cook in the kitchen? What happens to the environment?
It gets hot.
It gets hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have more fans, more AC, more swamp coolers going. So cooking this way, you're also reducing not only this utility bill, but your electricity bill for having less air going on, okay?
I think that makes a lot of sense what Pino just said. So Patsy's grinding carrots, celery, squash, onion, guys. She's doing this for the chocolate cake. All right? So Pino is putting some mustard. You're adding some nuts. And then a couple of eggs. No oil, no water. All right, because they're going to use their special pot to cook it in. See, it comes like a batter. And now they're making a topping with apples because they don't want to put a frosting because they want it to be a healthier cake. Next, they're adding some bananas into the batter and then just fold, put it in their special pot, and then he's going to take it over to the stove.
All right, so you can see, I don't know if the camera picks up how it's kind of like a oily tint here. All right, you can kind of see it more when I rotate the lid. See that? Babe, can you catch the paper towel, please? Two.
So if you cook the chicken and it never frozen, so you cook faster?
Yes. So we'll put this right here. All right, so watch her splatter. All right. Now remember what you said? When it releases easy, that means it's ready to flip. Okay, so we're gonna use our turner to release it. And then we're gonna flip our chicken. Okay. Now all this oil that you're seeing in there is just natural oil.
From the chicken.
From the chicken. Now, because we already have one side crispy, if we put the lid on completely, that's going to be more of a bake, and that crispy side becomes soft.
Soggy,
Soggy, exactly. So we're going to just leave it cracked open so the air can circulate, so that stays crispy. And then I'll continue to rotate it on the side to get all the white sides and make it all golden. Okay? Now, there's not a lot of moisture in the cake. Okay? So, our 11 inches just about starting to click. There's not a lot of moisture in the cake, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of water to help the seal.
What do we have to do again when that thing starts squeaking?
We're going to turn it to low.
Okay.
So
Without opening. We're not going to open. We're not going to lift the lid.
Oh, that's going to be so hard.
But it's super important that you don't open the lid.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting a little bit of water on top to help create the seal because there's not a lot of moisture with the cake.
Did you put like maybe 3 of those?
Yeah, I just put it like on four
Like
sides.
all the way around me.
Yeah. So the science behind it is the moisture hits the lid when you're put it at medium heat. The moisture hits the lid. It runs down the lid and then it sits on the lip and it creates that seal.
Okay.
Then when you go from medium to low, the air inside cools, and because of that seal, it creates a semi-vacuum because that air cools and pulls that lid down, and then it cooks your food faster. Okay, so we've turned this down to low. Okay, and then we're gonna give it about 11 to 12 minutes or so.
While everything is cooking, Patsy is making the rainbow salad, and she's using lemon and orange juice as the salad dressing. She's also going to use a little bit of the zest. Jada's leaving for work, and she's looking at me like, what is going on in this kitchen today, Mommy? Who are these people? So Patsy's grinding the vegetables, carrots, zucchini, red cabbage. She's going to put some cucumbers. They're going to put some dried cranberries. And I forgot what this thing here that they're putting on the top. But she tossed it. And I really feel like I'm going to enjoy all this food, guys. So everything's ready. Cake's ready too. And we're going to serve and then go sit at the table and taste.
Yeah.
And not to taste the potato.
Okay. The pasta's cooked. I was really nervous without no water. And it's not that what do you call it? No boil one or whatever? You know how they have it?
Correct. It's regular pasta.
Okay, let me taste the pasta.
Joe doesn't like pasta, you guys know that. And the reason why is because he says it's like a soggy type of food.
Not bad.
He doesn't like mashed potatoes either. The only thing Joe likes is rice.
It takes getting used to, but in about a week or so.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not like it. Huh?
I don't taste no difference. I'm not lying. You taste a difference?
Honestly, I thought I was.
Do you give me some paper towels?
I thought I wasn't gonna like it.
It's not bad.
I thought I
put
wasn't.
nothing at all in the chicken.
Nothing.
I thought I wasn't gonna like it. Honestly.
Yeah.
And this
The
is why
chicken.
we have you watch when we're cooking.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are a little skeptical of why does it taste so good if you guys didn't use salt, oils, condiments.
So,
right?
so for us, like if we own the cookware, what we would do when we bought our chickens, or even before we cook it, we would do what we normally do, wash it with the vinegar, lemon juice, stuff like that. We take like some of that fat, not the skin, but the fat that's under the skin right there.
Okay.
We remove that. So we'd still do that and then cook it like this and get rid of the salt. It really doesn't taste bad. I
Not
can't.
bad.
I don't believe you guys. I'm gonna try.
I thought I wasn't. Honestly, I thought I wasn't gonna like it.
Wow.
The skin is crispy. The cake came out great too, guys, and I'm amazed at how big this cake is, being that they only used half the box of the cake mix. I didn't taste any of the vegetables, especially the onion that I was nervous about. And of course, later Patsy and Pino confessed that the reason why they used the mustard is just to be a little bit overly dramatic in their presentation. That didn't scare me, of course, because I have cookies that I put ketchup in, right? So I want to tell you what they're doing off to the side here on my stove. They're using all my cookware, the stainless steel stuff that I don't use anymore because everything sticks to it. The Costco pot set that I'm so scared to use because the stuff is peeling on the inside, and of course the cast iron skillet. They did this to one of their pots too, and so what they did was put some water and some baking soda in the pots, and they cooked it down till it's almost all evaporated, and then they let us taste a drop of water from each pot. Of course, the water from their pot, which has the titanium inside, tasted like baking soda and water, and that's not a pleasant taste anyways, but it tasted like baking soda and water. The stuff from the rest of my pots was so gross that it's something that I cannot untaste from my mouth, guys. This is so eye-opening to me. So the worst one was the hybrid, the stainless steel mixed with non-stick that I got from my stove, my electric stove top. By the way, these pot sets will work with induction unit too, because I edited out a lot of the stuff because I wanted to make the video not be much longer than 30 minutes, but it was a whole presentation that you guys would benefit from. Right? Of course, they have their marketing side if you want to become a representative, yada yada, but I'm more focused on the health side, the pot set, and so on and so on. So if you want a presentation from them, go ahead and hit me up in my email, barepantryshow@gmail.com, and I will give you their information. They're local to Southern California, but they say they go everywhere. They even do it virtual by Zoom. If you're in another state, of course, you're not going to get to eat the food if they're doing it virtual, but you're going to get to see the presentation, right? And they let you do the test. You guys do that test with your pot set that you have at home right now. Water, like a cup of water with a teaspoon of baking soda. Cook it down till it's almost all gone, and taste a drop. Even if you don't want to taste a drop, put your finger. Oh my God, that's what we're eating. No wonder we're all sick, right? It's the cookware. So, of course, when they do the presentation, they brought store-bought meatballs, which I would make my own meatballs from scratch because you know how I am about MSG. I probably would not have made the pasta sauce. I probably would have made my own box cake and not put the oil and the water in my own box cake, my own cake from scratch. And what else? What else did they bring? I probably would have put some spice on the chicken, but honestly, I'm glad I tasted it without the salt, because it did taste great even without the salt. And they say it's because of the cookware. So in the future, I would probably make it and just put maybe lemon and cayenne, some other spices on the chicken, but omit the salt, all right? So this was a fun experience, guys. This is not a paid sponsorship. Saladmaster, Patsy, or Pino did not pay me. We did not even exchange a gift for this presentation. I met them at this fair. I liked them. They were personable. They came in. We had a fun day with them. They cooked for us. We were like, you know, the audience to our own show. And I will forever be grateful for this experience, this presentation, because now I have more wisdom and more knowledge that I can apply to my health issues, all right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Reach out to my email, barepantryshow@gmail.com, if you want to reach out to Patsy and Pino. Comment below what you think. Did you enjoy the show? Give Patsy and Pino a shout out in the comments, all right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
My eyes tend to also go to Joe because I want to include him. So I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if that's okay with your camera.
Come over here a little bit.
Or if he wants to
it'll
here.
look disconnected from the audience.
Yeah.
So right here.
Yeah.
And we can move in and out of your space as if you need to come in.
Sure.
Okay.
Just show us. Just
sure. The outtakes, right?
Do you